me to talk about LADD and all the great things you guys have going on, and really just wanted to talk about what the agency's doing in our community. I know you guys just wrapped up your big film festival. Maybe tell us about that and just any good things coming down the pike for the community that you're serving.
Absolutely. And I just want to say we really appreciate the partnership we have with you guys. It is funny because so often the benefits are in the background, but they are the foundation for making so much of what we do work. It really, really matters, right?
Right.
And so I just want to say thank you so much for your efforts and time to work with us on that front. It is really critical to our mission. As I think you perhaps know, but I'm not sure everybody knows, we're about 50 years old now, which is incredible.
Okay.
And we are Cincinnati based. We were founded by parents who wanted an alternative to institutionalization for their children with developmental disabilities. So our mission is guided by the belief that all people have ability and value. We empower adults with developmental disabilities to live, work, and connect. And I think that is really, really critical. What we are guided by, again, we enter the lens in which we see the world. And in fact, all our programming, which I will share with you, is really to emphasize the point that all of us have ability and value and have a role in our community and society. And that is something our founders understood. The mothers that decided the rules didn't work for them and they were going to rewrite the rules. And it is a legacy that we've had for 50 years and continue to this day.
That's great.
Yes, we are.
I like those words, ability and value, which is so important to any person. And I think, we work with Easter Seals as well in their mission. And it seems like there might be, you guys are serving in different ways, but really taking care of a great number of people in our community with disabilities.
It's true. So we have, through housing, employment programs, and day programs, we work with about 700 people a year.
Wow.
In primarily Hamilton County. Okay. It is all the work we do is community based. Okay. So it is very integral to our mission to be based in the community. We want folks to be connected and, again, to be valued by our neighbors and the community in which we support, which is actually a great segue into the film festival, because the film festival is a value add that we have brought to the community that we're very proud of. Yeah. And really is about our mission. So the film festival is just a chance to see through another's eyes. It's a chance to have fun, to connect across difference, and to see through another's eyes. It used to be all focused on disability and inclusion, and we kind of had a moment where we're like, we're exclusionary in talking about inclusion.
Yeah.
This isn't working, so we have to expand really the mission and platform of the film festival to really embrace all the untold stories. So all the stories that we perhaps, if we click on, streaming or television, don't automatically pop up as front and center. Those types of stories that give us the opportunity to perhaps see through another's perspective. So certainly disability is part of that. And what we found is the power of disability is so compelling to unite people, because all of us are connected to disability. It crosses race, it crosses socioeconomic status, gender, faith. It crosses all of these different barriers that divide us and different identities that sometimes create a disconnect. And it allows people to come together. And so it has been really exciting. And the folks involved it's humbling. These filmmakers, the audience comes with such open hearts, and people are excited to see through another's eyes. So we were actually, Movie Maker just named us one of the top 25 coolest film festivals in the world.
Oh my gosh, that's gigantic. Congratulations.
Yes. So that just came out last week. We were pleasantly surprised. We are kind of we're a social service agency, And that was very humbling, very exciting, but it speaks to the power of our mission and how compelling it is. So, and honestly, how unique it is. We didn't set out to be unique. We set out to help facilitate connection in our community, and it has become even bigger than that, and something that the city can be really proud of and brag about. So
that's what I was going to say. I mean, even Cincinnati gets huge bragging rights for that, right? Just by naturally, being the city that you guys are in and pulling off that film festival. So that's great publicity for our community on a whole.
Yeah. And, the city should be proud of it, because if folks didn't come with such open hearts and support this, then we wouldn't have gotten this honor. And so, to be frank, it is really an honor for the whole city, because so many people are seeking the opportunities to connect across difference, which is something we should all be proud about. So the film festival happens July, and it is a lot of fun. We will probably this Christmas be opening up ticket sales for our 2023 festival, and we have incredible stories from around the world. We have an amazing curator that is local, TT Sternenzi. You could see him on Fox 19 too as the movie critic. Very talented individual who scours the world looking for great films. And then we have submissions. We have hundreds of filmmakers submit as well through an online portal, and then we vet those. So that should be a lot of fun. And we also have something that is very LADD focused, but so much fun. If you ever want the opportunity, either you have a connection to disability, or you really just want to feel good about the world and the community we live in, which sometimes is needed. We have our Taking Flight Awards, which is really just a night of storytelling and a lot of love. And that happens September 14th. And that is, the tickets we basically cover costs. Tickets, I think, are like $35 or $40. And it's just to pay for the cost of dinner. It's at Coney Island. And, it is a great way to get to know LADD better and to get to know the people we support better. And it is a platform for them to tell their stories and speak to their successes. So it's a
great location too. I forget about that, being a venue that you can hold things out. Is it outside under the pavilion?
Yes. It's at Moonlight Pavilion. Yeah. So, and it's really a come as you are event. We serve dinner, and the thing about LADD is always a come as you are. We accept folks just as they are, and there's just no airs about us. So it is a lot of fun. You don't need to dress a certain way or be a certain way. Some folks get dressed to the nines and are unbelievable. Some folks, are wearing sweats and a t-shirt, and that's how we roll. So,
I wish everything would be come as you are, right? Like, how many times you get invites to stuff and you're like, what does that mean? And you're like texting and calling people going with you. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? So I'm big fans of come as you are, because it doesn't matter, right?
Doesn't matter. And some of our folks really like to get dressed up, and we love it. And some folks don't. So, yes, that is September 14th. Okay. And again, if you have a family member with a disability, or this is a great opportunity to get exposed to what's possible, and other folks that are living independently in the community and how they're feeling about it. So that is a lovely evening. And then we have, and you can, on our website, laddinc.org, if you want to get involved in any way. Our folks are not a charity. They're full-fledged in the community and contributing members. And at the same time, we do seek out partnerships. There are folks that happen to be particularly good at gardening, and maybe somebody physically can't maintain, the front yard. So there are different ways we can pair up skills, talents, and loves, and passions, if you will, for volunteers who maybe want to be part of building an inclusive community. But our folks also want to contribute to that and be a partner in that.
Yeah, that sounds great, because it sounds like to get involved with LADD, you have all different ways you can do so, and to check out your website on opportunities. The film festival, I can't believe you're already going to be selling tickets again when it just wrapped up that it's that popular in December. Who would have thought? You've got to be exhausted right now coming off that.
So, well, yes, although frankly, the team does the heavy lifting. I used to have to do a lot of this work. I do not. We have an incredible team that actually does the heavy lifting. So I'm good to go. But yes, our team probably needs a rest. But we're so excited. We're opening up another smart home on Monday. We opened up a smart home in Anderson June 30th.
Okay.
So,
where's the new one going to be? The one you guys are just opening?
So what we do is we build out what I call our clusters for a number of different reasons where, folks are about 5 minutes apart. So all of the housing that's opening right now is in Anderson.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we're going to keep going. So it is very exciting what we're doing. It's called Smart Living. It's very innovative, and we're connecting the dots between technology, staffing, and community-based living. And it has been very exciting. I act surprised because I'm always expecting problems when you embark on something new.
Right.
Our team, and again, I get no credit for this. We have an incredible team working on it, and they have really, really done some exciting work and partnered with a local technology firm to really push what's possible in this space for adults with developmental disabilities. So I could talk all day about the stories and the freedom and the safety that technology facilitates. At the same time, you need human interaction. It's kind of a pairing of both staffing and technology.
It's top-notch care. I mean, it's unbelievable what you guys. How many smart homes do you have right now then in total?
Well, we've got about 45 people participating in our smart living system. You don't need a smart home to participate. To have our system installed. So we've got we started it September 2020, not the best time to start anything, but we're a little bit relentless, and we did it. And we've scaled to about 45 folks, and we'll probably have 100 by the end of the year. We're working closely with the state of Ohio to launch it across the state in 23.
Wow.
So yes. So yes, we have, I guess, technically 6 smart homes. We have more slated to come online, but any place where we can access Wi-Fi.
Fitted. Okay. Well, I really, really appreciate your time this morning. And every time I talk with you, I learn something new, and I'm just so impressed with everything LADD's doing in our community. It's really kind of beyond my imagination. So I will see you very soon, hopefully at one of the events coming up. And I need to make a note on my calendar to get tickets for next July in December. So I'm going to do that as soon as we end this podcast.
Well, thank you. And we really appreciate our partnership with you guys too. So
thank you, Susan. Have a great day. All right. See you soon. Bye.